In the last video, I showed you how you calculate your cost for your utilities. In this video, I'm going to show you how you calculate your shopping bill. I will not be covering the budget section. That will be in a later video after you have completed the other sections. So for the shopping section, you have two choices for items. You must choose one of the two items. But before you can choose, you have to go through and calculate how much you're actually going to be spending on it. This involves figuring out from the regular price, you have a discounted percentage and then a sales tax percentage. And it's going to be different for each option. One's brand name, the other is generic. But because of the sale, the brand name may be cheaper or the generic may be cheaper. It depends on the percentages. I'm going to do this first section with you and show you which one I would pick, and then making up a random total for the shopping section that I will be using on the budget. So I'm going to take my scrap paper and I'm going to look at this. So for the brand name backpack, I have a regular price of $44. So my starting regular price is $44. My discount is 15%. So 15% of this cost is going to be taken off. And then I have sales tax of 5%. And that's how much is going to be added to this price after I figure out the discount. So I'm going to start by figuring out the discounted portion first. Now remember, the discount is how much it's taking off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what percentage of the cost is staying. So I'm going to take 100, and I'm going to, because that's the amount that you have for the full price, and I'm going to subtract 15% from that. That will give me 85%. So I'm going to be paying 85% of the regular price. If I take that and I convert it to a decimal, so 85% divided by 100, that's going to give me 0.85. I'm going to take this number and multiply it by 44. So I'm going to do 44 times 0.85 equals, and I'm going to get my calculator, 44 times 0.85. It's going to give me a total cost after the discount of 37.4. I'm going to convert that to dollars, so it's going to be $37.40. So this is the price after the discount, but before sales tax. Now, whereas the discount was taking money away from the price, sales tax is going to be adding money to the price. So instead of doing 100% minus 15, I'm going to do 100% plus 5%, again, because it's increasing the price. So a little bit of basic math, that gives me 105%. I'm going to convert that to a decimal by dividing by 100, and that's going to give me 1.05. Now, just like I did with the regular price and the discount multiplier, I'm going to take the discounted price and the sales tax multiplier and multiply those together. So I'm going to do $37.40 times 1.05. Get my calculator. 37.4 times 1.05 means that my final price after taxes is $39.27. And that's in dollars. So this is how much I would have to pay for the brand name backpack after sales and sales tax and the discount. So now I'm going to figure out how much it would be if I went with a generic. So I'm going to get a new sheet of scrap paper. So my regular price is $38. My discount is 10%, and my sales tax is 6%. So just like before, I'm going to start with the discount. There's an N in there. Even I make mistakes sometimes. And I'm going to do 100% minus the discount percent. 100 minus 10 is going to leave me with 90%. So now I'm going to take this and convert it to a decimal. So 90% divided by 100 is going to give me 0.9. Now I'm going to take this and the regular price and multiply them together. So $38 times 0.9, get the calculator, 38 times 0.9 gives me $34.2. And I'm going to go ahead and add that extra 0 so it's in the proper format. Now I'm going to work on sales tax. Remember, sales tax increases the price. So I'm going to do 100% plus 6%, and that's going to give me 106%. Now I'm going to convert that to a decimal. 106% divided by 100 gives me 1.06. So I take the discounted price and the sales tax multiplier and multiply them together. $34.20 times 1.06. Get the calculator. 34.2 times 1.06 is going to leave me with 36.252. I'm going to round this. Since it's a 2, I'm rounding down 2.25. So it's going to be $36.25. So that's how much I would pay for the generic after discount and sales tax. So I'm going to write that down. So of the two, the generic is cheaper after all the percentages get accounted for. So the generic is the one I'm going to choose. You'll do this for each section. So say I have a total spending cost of, I'm going to make up a number, let's say $300 total. And this number I'm going to take and write in here on this section here for the budget under shopping. So it's going to be $300. I'm also going to take my number from the other side when I calculated the utilities. Again, reminding you that these are random numbers, and I chose this one just because it would be the easy one, but one of the other ones might be cheaper if you do the math to figure it out. So I'm going to take this 308 and write it here under utilities. And then we'll continue on to part 2 in the next video, where we'll calculate our income and our school loan payment.